Hello everyone, Total Warlord here, and today I'll be bringing you the first installation of an Aeneas of Troy, or Aeneas of Dardania campaign for Troy Total War. I actually believe it's called Troy A Total War Saga, I think. I know it is amongst that franchise though, so yeah. We will jump straight in, and then I'll explain, while we're playing, I'll explain why I'm using Aeneas. Let's do it! We'll skip that like we did with Menelaus. Again, if you want to watch the introductory video, I'm sure there's been plenty of uploads of it. So if you want to do that, then feel free. We'll also skip the advisor because I haven't got time for that. More so, I just haven't got the interest in what the advisor has to say. Okay, so our unique mechanics. Let me just go into that a little bit before doing anything. So we have the Stygian voices. Let's go with Stygian. Stygian. So essentially, Aeneas can commune with dead heroes, and you can unlock them by conquering various settlements. And when the hero, I'm guessing it's when the faction are destroyed. Yeah, if his faction is destroyed, you can then speak with like heroes: Menelaus, Odysseus, Achilles, Sarpedon, Heracles. Not Heracles, he isn't actually in the game, you just need to be ranked 25, but like Agamemnon, Hector, Paris, once their factions are destroyed, you can actually speak with them. And they grant you benefits, but you lose favour with the gods, and for 2 turns you lose a lot of happiness. However, in regards to the happiness, if we look here, so as long as you own Aeolian settlements, you do actually get an up to plus 10% of happiness in that province. So the negative effects aren't great when they provide powerful effects like more food production for 6 turns, more campaign movement at sea, campaign movement range at sea, minus 20% to construction cost of all main buildings, and then increases to rank of heroes, increased aura size of heroes. So it is actually really good. We also have Divine Omens. Now, we sacrifice resources to the gods, and they give us missions with rewards. And it's quite, like, it fits to your situation. So let me explain what I mean by that. First, we'll just get the gold research on the go.
Son of Aphrodite.
And then
Divine
this is an auto-resolve battle, by the way. Like, if you look at the balance of power, our army to the enemies, it's quite simply an auto-resolve. Aeneas dispatching of the enemy skillfully. We'll go for lives
Free
of
the
Sparta.
captives. The gods bless me.
So we get a reward for that. Nice little bit of bronze, nice little bit of food. Now we need to maintain 12 units. We did kill one of the enemy's heroes. We'll also colonize this settlement. So as you could see, I was quite quick there, but as you could see, because we're not playing as Sparta, as well as taking resources, it does actually take the manpower as well. That's why we've got barely any troops in our units. Now then, in terms of recruitment, we're going to take 3 units of light skirmishers straight away. Very good units. Really enjoy using them. Well, Blood of Heracles, let's take that. We want to make Aeneas absolute monster on the battlefield. We want
Founder of dynasties.
All of his enemies to tremble in fear as he comes onto the battlefield. Diplomacy, we'll leave that for now because we only really want to use it to get more resources out of people anyway. So yeah, so what I meant by it sort of fits to your situation is if you're at war with a faction, the Divine Omens, so you'll get like 3 missions. One will be to either conquer the settlement or maybe sack it or raise it. The other will be to make peace with that faction, and the other will be to like defeat a certain lord, certain hero, sorry, of that faction.
Set regular
and
patrols.
It literally just depends what gods give you the mission, essentially. I think it's Aphrodite who likes you to declare peace. I can't quite remember. So the next units we'll take is the Dardanian rabble. And we will repair Ares Bay. We probably should have done that last turn, really. We'll also build the... Now... Chariots. I want chariots. Heavy Anatolian swords will be quite nice as well. Same with the heavy Anatolian spearmen. Okay, well for now it would benefit us to be able to recruit more heavy skirmisher troops. So let's go with that.
Dardania's lord.
And there's nothing else we can do this turn. Unless... Okay. Let's just check out the Divine Will. Now I know if we pray to Athena, we'll get +1 to recruit rank of all units. That could be quite nice. And Ares, not Ares, is it Athena again? Yeah, if we pray and perform a hecatomb to Athena, our spear units will benefit. Is there one that gives a buff to... Yes, there's one that gives a buff to javelin units. Zeus. And to club units. Okay, to club units.
No
so
hesitation.
That's axe and shield. That's club and shield. But yeah, increasing the damage of our by 15%, so it'll go to about 23 damage. And Hera is plus 20% to missile damage of slingers. So once we have Anatolian slingers, we will want to keep our cult level of Hera at least 1. For now, though, let's pray to Athena.
By my own divine
And
blood,
perform the
I call
hecatomb
upon you.
as well. And our... Well, why isn't that growing? We should actually be getting +1 per turn. Like, I'm pretty
Son of
sure that's
Aphrodite.
a... Yep, Favour of Aphrodite, +1 per turn. And we have been ending the turn. So I don't know.
In Troy's
I'm
defense.
still not sure how that works entirely, to be honest. So let's end our
Aeneas of
turn now.
Dardania.
That's something that I will have to look into a bit more because it's an important aspect of the game. It's how you unlock recruitment of certain mythical troops. So we've completed a mission and we've got some nice, a good reward of wood and stone. The prayer to Athena is now answered.
I will do my duty.
So let's recruit. See, that actually increases missile damage as well when you recruit more experienced units. See, I probably should have done this earlier actually, but let's recruit more Dardanian rabble.
Without delay.
2 of them. And a coastal axe fighter. No, let's just take more Dardanian rabble. At the moment, we
Ally of Troy.
need to do our best with what we've got, what we have access to. Let's increase our wood production, and let's increase our stone production. We may also be able to... No, we can't upgrade this just yet. Eventually I will destroy this building because it takes away from our influence level in the region. And we need a high influence level to get. So if we look here, you get high influence bonus of more resources. So that's why we need a high level of influence. And that is why we need to get rid of that building eventually. But that'll be once we can have an upgraded barracks and recruit more elite troops. Okay, so we've got 18 units in our army. We could take one more turn to recruit some more troops before going into battle. Or sorry. Or we can just jump straight into it. And I think we should jump straight into it. We should outnumber the enemy. Yep. And Athena is giving us more morale to spears. So 55 morale on the Dardanian Rebel, 54 really, and 72 on the Dardanian Spearmen. Just makes them stay in battle longer. If you can get a bonus for your troops, then why not? So the battlefield looks pretty interesting. And they do have the missile advantage in terms of range. So I wouldn't be surprised if they came to try and deal with me. So our shielded units will take the front and centre. Our Dardanian rabble will come slightly behind them with axe charges sitting on one flank. Aeneas can be in front of our skirmishers. Let's see what they're gonna do. Are they gonna send their slingers out? Or are they gonna just be defensive? Looks like they're gonna be completely defensive. That makes it easier for us, really. That means we attack on our terms. Okay, so let's come up to about here. We can use the trees to our advantage. So in terms of his abilities, Aeneas starts with the March of Hermes, and we did upgrade him to the Blood of Heracles because I feel as though he should be an absolute unit in battle. Like, I feel the same with all the epic heroes, to be fair. Okay, so we're in position. We need to increase, so we will need to stand about here to do any kind of damage to the enemy. We'll put our skirmishers on guard mode. We'll keep them on fire at will for now, but we will take them off it eventually. Yep, so the slingers are firing now. So we want to focus fire on the enemy, really. So let's run them in, get them firing. Let's march Aeneas. Yeah, see, absolutely annihilating them. It'll only take about 3 or 4 volleys. Just gonna put in slow motion while I
are losing heart.
order my troops. Oh, they're running away already. Well, well, well. Well, they're thinking about running away. They're not quite running away just yet. Let's bring these rabble up here. And then we want these rabble to come here to defend the flanks. So one of our units of skirmishers is actually running away, but one of their units of slingers is running away. So let's focus on this unit now. Our skirmishers should actually return to battle. We've got young spears running away. Now our axemen. I'm forgetting about our axemen. Maybe they could provide some frontline support, like a reserve unit. Just provide support onto the battlefield wherever they need to go. Let's run our Anatolian swords in. The militia are running away. They don't want to face us. I don't blame them. Okay. Now let's go. So their slingers are firing upon our Dardanian spearmen. Same with their slingers here. Now if we are actually focusing on them. Okay. So let's get them Anatolian swords in. Get them entering the fray. We march Aeneas up a bit more so he can deal with the enemy's heroes when they want to enter the battle. So our shielded units, let's put on guard mode.
Spotted hidden foes.
Our rabble, let's march around a little bit more. Start to envelop the enemy. Use our superior numbers to our advantage. Okay. The axemen can come and fill this gap in the centre. Alright, so they still have a unit of slingers doing damage. We'll readjust where our slingers stand, and we should be able to take them out. We've got a unit of slingers running, well, shattered, completely shattered. Another just rooting. Right, let's continue to bring our rabble around as a flanking force. Let's continue. Our Dardanian rabble involved in combat here. So up to now, it looks as though we're actually losing the main battle, but that'll change very quickly. So Aeneas is actually in battle now. Let's use this to buff our units, and let's use this just to do more damage. We'll get these in here. We'll get these to come round here and flank that way. And we'll get this unit of rabble to chase the slingers. Then we want this unit of rabble to come round. This unit of rabble can come round and possibly chase the skirmishers as well. We've still got a unit of skirmishers coming back to the battle. That's fine. So we're routing another unit of slingers.
The foe has
So
sighted your hidden units.
We'll get that rabble to chase the slingers. They've routed what units? Oh, sighted our hidden. I read routed for some reason. So let's get that rabble chasing. Let's get this unit of rabble in. Aeneas can fight their fighter. And our men need to hold the line here. They cannot breathe. Let's stop the fire at will. Because we don't want to cause excessive amounts of friendly fire. So our rabble are dealing with the javelin throwers quite well. Right, let's return the battle to normal speed. Okay, so we're doing quite nicely really. I wanted you off fire at will. Yeah, up to now we're doing okay. Our units are faster because they're fresher. Rabble, chase them down.
Your warriors have been routed.
Which ones? The Axemen, that's okay. Not really too fussed about the Axemen. But these Dardanian rabble performing quite well actually. I may need to recruit a few more of them in this early game. So let's chase. So some of the slingers have shattered now. Let's chase this unit.
Victory is close enough to taste.
Yeah, we just need to deal with their general really. Well, their generals. Get our men in. We're doing quite well at chasing them down because our rabble are lightly armoured and they're performing a lot better than I expected, to be fair. Let's get them in. Over 100 kills for one unit. Over 100 kills for this unit. Yep, these shattered on that side, so let's try and get them to catch up on this side. They've shattered. We just want to stop them. Let's activate that. We want Aeneas to reach there as quick as he can, and when he does, we'll activate Blood. Sorry, yeah, Blood of Heracles. That's the right words. Now he's in battle. As soon as he did, the enemy ran away. They know a superior force when they see one. We did only lose 400 units as well. Close victory? I'd argue against that ruling, but we know the way the game calculates victories can be quite skewed. And we only lost 281 men. Okay, I thought we'd lost more than that. So we should gain a nice amount of resources. Yep, 5 gold, nearly 1300 food. And we've dispatched of the enemy's main
With
army,
success,
I believe.
Progress.
So that was
Aeneas of
very good
Dardania.
performance for the Dardanian rabbles. In fact, I quite like the way they performed. I want to recruit more. But for now... Yeah, actually, so the axe charges weren't too great. Let's get rid of them.
Enemies beware.
Recruit 3 more rabble. The army will become a bit more varied once we unlock more variation. This can be destroyed. And we do need some food. Our incoming food isn't too great. We do also need more stone and more wood. Let's build these ship stands. That unlocks the coastal club warriors, who have got a good charge bonus, but they're not the best units. They are cheap though. What's their effect? Let's see. Expendable, okay, that's what expendable looks like. Yeah, okay, let's just upgrade the wood settlement, actually. Wood is probably the most important resource. Apart from
Aeneas
bronze.
of Dardania.
End our turn there. And we're going to go and take Pearcoat, or Picote, I'm not sure how you say it. Okay, we completed that mission, lovely stuff. The cult level of Athena has gone down, which means the morale of our spears has been reduced back to normal. We need to issue a commandment, upgrade any settlement building to its maximum level. Okay. We will go with organised games. And let's upgrade the quarry. No, let's upgrade the farming town. Oh, does that increase growth too? That increases growth too, so let's upgrade the ship stands.
Apollo's favorite. Dardania's lord.
And then let's just move here.
Son of Aphrodite.
We do still have 2 turns on the prayer to Athena, so we might as well make the most of it and recruit more experienced units. I think an increase in ammunition would be better than a charge bonus, although we have got quite a large number of melee troops. So let's go with the charge bonus of all units. And then maybe we should make Aeneas' army focused on two-handed weapons. Let me just check the troop tree that we get. Garrison D, no, that's what we want, the building browser. So we get the shieldless spears. And we get the heavy Anatolian swords, their spear and shield, their sword and shield, but we do get Trojan chariots. No, we'll go with the shielded troops. We get more. No. I think I made a wrong choice there. I think the missile damage would have been better. Let me take it back, game, please. No? Okay. We'll do without it, it's okay. Well, for now,
survivor.
we can make use of it with the Dardanian rebel anyway. So let's go and siege this down.
Strike them down.
This is an auto-resolve. I'm not going to fight it when I don't need to.
Do not waver.
Aeneas showing his prowess in battle once more. We lost 561 troops. Still a decisive victory regardless. We'll occupy that settlement. Now, from this settlement, we can actually recruit... Oh, we got a fair bit of equipment here. Good stuff. What did Aeneas attach? Pandarus' bow. So we get an increase to missile damage of own missile units. Could that have increased damage? It could have increased armor piercing damage. Missile damage, okay. Sure, we can
Ally
still...
of Troy.
2 turns still yet, so... We have light skirmishers, coastal club fighters, coastal axe fighters. I think we're okay. I think we don't need to merge. We don't need to
Aeneas
recruit.
of Dardania.
We don't need to merge and then recruit. Sorry, we can just go straight towards Priapos next turn. Take that. I'd love to go to war with these and complete the province, but they do actually have a defensive alliance with Troy. And playing as Aeneas, we should really be loyal to Troy. Well, let's end our turn. About turn 10 is when I'll do the diplomacy and try to extort some resources out of people. Fairly. There's an amazing exploit. Legends of Total War has actually showed 2 amazing exploits in the game. One is a army of chariots, and one is how to get tons and tons of resources with basically no consequence. Maintain control of 2 provinces either by direct ownership or through vassals and military allies. Okay. Now, in 2 turns we can recruit that to its maximum level. So let's wait for that for them to do the mission. Because from that we actually get elite units in a special recruitment pool. So it's worth the wait.
Ceaseless duty.
And this will also be an auto-resolve. Don't worry, there'll be a battle coming very soon. That would have been a decapitation. So some of our rabble gaining experience.
Occupy the city. The gods bless me.
So Aeneas has gained the trait Sapper. Ever improver.
Destiny calls.
We have a skill point. Now we can go with Protector of People. Or we can go with Stalwart. Stalwart? I think that's how you say it. I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to skip these. And just go straight towards Prayer to Ares or Athena.
Founder of dynasties.
Okay, and here we can build the Logger's Tent. Our influence is improving. Good. Right, let's end the turn there. So they will offer us 100 wood for 5 turns if we give them 195 stone. No, because I will be fighting you next. Let us both work together for our common good. No, something tells me you don't work for the common good. Our research is almost completed. Let's start moving towards
Set regular patrols.
Our capital settlement, because we do want to work on taking this region next. Now, I believe he's defensive. Let's check. I should have looked when they offered me something, really.
Can we get this over
Defensive,
quickly,
yeah.
Aeneas?
He's also a settler. But when we go to war, he shouldn't move out of his settlement, so that gives us time to prepare properly. We'll be able to take this, get an increase in bronze.
I will do my duty.
We can recruit the heavy Anatolian skirmishers also. They do much more damage than the light skirmishers. They just sacrifice a lot of range, actually. Let's keep the light skirmishers for now. Let's keep our army as is for now. If I was to raise another army, let's see. Let me just check now. So yeah, Aphrodite, the influence isn't increasing. So I don't understand. The favour of Aphrodite, sorry, I don't understand why it isn't increasing. Oh wait, no, I do. Because the favour decay per turn is -10. Yeah, okay, I get it now. So Aphrodite's isn't -9. We should be able to... Right, let's get rid of this for now. Because I'll build a temple and complete our mission. We do have a mission to build a temple, don't we? No, not yet, but we'll get one. Let's move towards our settlement next turn. So they'll give us 88 bronze for 7 turns. You know what? I think I'm going to accept that. Yeah, that's it. They actually need bronze as well. Interesting. Dindima 1 and non-aggression pact. No. See, I could actually go and take them on as well. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Commune with... What was that? Sorry. Commune with Illis. Yes, okay. So our next one will be the wood.
Make sure it is done well. As the gods will it.
Yeah, we'll go and take them on, actually.
Advance to victory.
So we still don't have the mission to build a temple. But now I will improve this to its max level. And I'll also improve the loggers camp. The more resources we can generate, the better. Then let's check out the Stygian voices. Illis, conversing with the... Actually, we can save resources. Take a little bit of time, unless the bonus is instant. Let's check. So at the moment, it's going to cost 1,060 wood and 330 stone. Let's go with this.
My worth is proof.
We've gained experience for Aeneas, and we get +3 to growth faction-wide, okay? And we've got these. I think they're instant then. Yeah, they are. Good stuff, and it lasts 6 turns. So we can save a lot of resources over the
Aeneas of
course of the 6 turns. And here, I think I'll build the growth building. Sirens will be... See, this is what interests me about the Sirens. They've got good missile damage, good range, good ammunition. However, they're not great. There's only 40 in a unit. They've got high morale, they've got good speed. Yeah, I mean, they don't seem like the best, but I've not used them, so I will actually have to recruit them and use them
Son of
to know for sure. Let's end our turn there. How much am I getting? 108 per turn because of diplomacy. So if I give them 70 for 8 turns, they'll give me more wood. No, let's not accept that. Right then, let's march towards the border of our territory. We can upgrade again. So prayer to Ares or prayer to Athena. So that's +5% to melee attack of all units, +10% to melee attack of sword units. Very interesting indeed. And then we can increase melee defense of all units. I think the more offensive we make our troops, the better. Because if we take a quick look at our army, they've got quite high melee, although if we boost their melee defense, they'll benefit more. Let me take a look at the troop tree and see what the units would benefit from more. Not the troop tree, the building browser. Let's just see what it's like on here. Oh, a great temple of Aphrodite. Okay. Aeneas is chosen. Right, so they've got the heavy Anatolian swords, 42 attack, 38 melee defense. The heavy Anatolian spearmen, 50 melee defense. Now, if we look at the Dardanian specific units, they probably would benefit more from the defense, actually. Yeah, so let's go... Yeah, it's the swords. So the fearless swordsmen, they have more defense. Let's go with the defense.
Noble Aeneas.
Where are we at? Here we are. And then... let's take the second one. Because we'll see an improvement in our
Troy's
Anatolian
defense.
swords as well.
I will
So
do my
next
duty.
turn, we'll head out to attack this settlement. I don't know what the garrison will be like. I don't know what the army will be like. And if we can make it in time, we'll also colonize that settlement, and then we'll go for these. We'll be able to possibly have a third army by then to increase the level of our food settlement.
As the
And
gods
then the
will.
turn, so this turn we'll go into a bit of diplomacy, see what resources we can get from other factions. So these want a barter agreement. No. I have a gold province. Well, gold settlement. It'll be nice securing that. Now we need to build an altar. So we can do that once we've upgraded the main building. Let's upgrade it then. Next turn we can upgrade this. We do still have 4 turns on the way to Villas. Right,
Priam's kin.
we're going to go in blind. We may have to retreat. We may not. No allies have chosen to become involved in this dispute because neither of us have allies. I was meant to do diplomacy before this, but I like me a good battle. So there are 15 units.
I can't.
And then 6, 9 in the garrison, so that's 24 units.
Aeneas of Dardania.
Okay, and we have
Show me
damaged,
blood.
a damaged army. So they do actually have a lot of spearmen. So melee attack of 18, melee defense of 36. I think our Dardanian rabble would be able to take them on. They have a very melee-based army. They have 2 units of slingers though, and a unit of javelin throwers. But once we've dispatched of them, we'll be able to cause a lot of damage with our javelins because they have got units of young spears. And we've got a lot of militia as well, whose current stats are 23, 29. The same as rank 2 Dardanian rabble. But we outnumber them. We should be able to win. Let's fight it. Our Anatolian swords should perform well as well, I hope. So we don't want to fight in the rain. Let's fight in the dry. Okay, let's just check the battlefield. So there's a lot of choke points, really. Here, here, here. There's only 3 ways to attack. Which way should we attack from? We want to be able to use our numbers to our advantage, so we want to attack from multiple ways. Let's take these off fire at will. We'll have the main front line of our army here, the rabble behind them. Aeneas can lead the charge. Okay, let's see how they have deployed their army. So they're covering all angles. So what we can try to do is just put our main attacking force here and try and get them to bring what they were using to defend this pass round towards the centre and try and flank round that way with our rabble, or just our best charging units. Let's bring our men up. They do have a unit of slingers, which I'm assuming they will use to their advantage. Now, I just want to check. So the spearmen do pose a threat to our rabble. Our spearmen are supposedly able to dispatch of everything, and the Anatolian swords, everything except the heroes. This can be a good battle for us. The slingers are waiting down there, actually. Which is an interesting choice. We've got militia waiting there. I wonder if we can... We'll have to... The original plan, we'll have to wait. See if we can just turn this into one front instead of 2. The rabble can march up. Aeneas can come up front and centre. Looking for a good performance from you today, Aeneas. I want... How many men have they got? I want 2,552 kills by your blade alone. Which is impossible. He isn't Tyrion, this isn't Warhammer 2. Or Manfred, actually. Right. In the Warhammer games, Manfred von Karstein, whatever it is really, like, he is legit one of the best lords in the entire game. Okay. I think we should use our skirmishers now to just whittle away, maybe just one, just to whittle away at their militia here. They're not going to do much damage, they're not going to be very effective. But they can cause a little bit of a ruckus. Starting to get kills. So they've got a unit of slingers up here as well, in that case. Let's bring our skirmishers round to that side of the battlefield. And him as well, actually. Yes, let's use all four. The more skirmishers that can focus down the slingers, the better it is for us. Once everything's set up, we'll begin the charge. So let's get 5 units of the rabble. Just stretched out like this. This 4 units of rabble can bolster the forces of the main line. Okay. Now, I think I can cheese the Aristeia here. Let's just see. Yeah, I can cheese the Aristeia if I really want to. So that'll be nice. I'm not gonna cheese it, but I could do. They're relocating some of their heroes, so without any further delay, we want some swords here. These are actually the defensive units. We want spearmen. No, their slingers are going to fire down, aren't they? So let's bring them round first. Our spearmen can take the centre line. Aeneas can march towards this way. Our skirmishers can move a little bit further up. Our rabble can take the centre stage on this side. And we will need to see a good performance from them. So the spearmen are a high threat. They have less attack, but more armour and more defence. Why does it feel like I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh when I'm describing this? We could actually hold that fort, skirmishers, get back. Rabble, let's send you round on a long, long mission. Okay, let's attack. Let's get going. So our Anatolian swords will absolutely wreck their militia. So we've got our spearmen here. They can go to two-handed melee attacks. They are using... Right, let's be patient. When are we out of the slinger's range? They're actually marching their slingers.
Your hero is under attack.
Bring them, come on. Bring them up. Bring them up further. Bring them up further. That's what I want to see. Now their spearmen won't charge straight away. We should be able to get a couple of volleys off and do a mass amount of damage to them. Let's see what's going on here. Let's bring the rabble up. On this front we're winning. And I believe we are actually losing on this front, yes. Aeneas should be able to get a good victory against their defender. Okay. Let's go, boys. What are you doing? We've done a fair bit of damage to them. Should get one more volley off and that should make them root or shatter them. Let's make them root. Can we get another one? We did, but it didn't shatter them completely. It did shatter them completely. Okay. Let's march our skirmishers back just in case the enemy decide they want to interfere. Swords. Stop chasing. Let's put them on guard mode. Rabble. Now that the skirmish is done with, then let's bring 2 units of rabble back. 2 units of rabble around that side. Swords are returning. Aeneas should be able to... Well, his melee attack's now 92. He should be able to defeat him. Or at least get him to run. Yeah, let's see what else is going on here. Not much really. But we want to try and win this battle nicely. So the enemy no longer outnumber us. That may very well change though. Okay, let's get our swords in on this side. Let's bring our spearmen up here like this. Yeah, Aeneas is winning now. Won't be long before the enemy is running away or dead. So let's see what happens if we focus fire on their general, the other hero. Because the javelins do actually have a good armor piercing damage. Let's go. Got these rabble here. Okay. Both heroes very tired. They've been slugging it out for a while. Don't turn your back. Oh, well, that's kind of what you get. See, I like these combat animations, the little duels that happen.
Warriors are losing heart.
But Aeneas is winning. Which ones? Let's withdraw these from the battle. They held the ground quite well against an overwhelming force of spearmen and militia. These will perform well because they're active and winded, fighting very tired units. The skirmishers are actually doing okay. Like, I expect them to be less effective than what they actually are. Against the hero, that is, like, I knew they were good units. Okay, let's activate these abilities again so we can perform the Ancestor eventually. And when he starts to run away, we can chase him and kill him.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
So yeah, we've done a fair bit of damage to him really. When he's involved in battle, he'll do much less damage because he's got much less health and will run away quicker. Aeneas, get him. You've got 34 speed, he's got 23. Charge. Aeneas, do it. Yeah. Lovely. He's got 1 health.
The battle goes naturally.
Oh no, he's actually dead now. Okay. So we've got the Anatolian swords on this front, doing the job, doing it well. Let's send the rabble in to attack. Start marching some of them in. These 2 units can come here. Let's get this battle going. We're winning on this flank now. So they've got the general in battle, but we can bring our swords through. Get all of the rabble in battle here, all of them charging, over 300 men charging onto 120 spearmen, basic spearmen. Let's get this rabble running in. Spearmen attack there, these spearmen attack here. This rabble can charge onto the light swordsman, as can these. Aeneas can chase the slingers because Amphios is losing the battle against the rabble anyway. The sheer number of the rabble allow them to perform well. We could do with Aeneas being a bit quicker though. He can almost perform his Ancestor. Right, let's go and help out the swordsman. Actually, the slingers will do a lot of damage to the rabble. Let's get these in. That's why we're going to reposition these ones, and these can come round. Same as these guys, they can chase the slingers. Okay, the enemy aren't doing very well here. They've killed 20, and the rabble, apart from these, have killed more.
Honor and duty.
Our rabble done well against the fighter, and are now looting him. Aeneas is in battle. Blood of Heracles, and increase his stamina, and the unit's stamina as well. Let's run him through actually and help out the rabble. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. So we should be able to win this battle. The victory should be coming very soon. We're engaged on all fronts. Took a while before we were, but we are now. We've routed, well, we've killed one hero, we've routed another. Let's get this rabble in here.
Your warriors have been routed.
Yeah, the swordsmen are running away now. What more can you expect when they're tired? And they've already got 156 kills. Performed really well. Held their own against... How many different units was it? It was definitely a good few different units. Okay, so we'll also use the Ancestor ability now. Blood of Heracles, March of Hermes. Chase the skirmishers, we'll catch up with them and kill them. Our other Anatolian swords are running, that's fine.
By Ares, your warriors are rallying.
Ah, some of our swords are rallying. Let's go. So this front is looking pretty good as well. God, they're running away from me, slingers. Well, what more can you expect when they're outnumbered a lot? Aeneas has 34 kills. He's doing semi-okay. He did actually kill one of the heroes though, so you can forgive him. Let's get these rabble around here and let's overwhelm the enemy. Ah, I didn't even notice he was in battle. Let's just use the sheer number of the skirmishers to terrify him and make him run. Come on, rabble, let's go.
Your warriors are rallying.
Run the... Ah, I thought it was the swords. I was going to be all happy and excited then. But I believe it's not them guys. Where are they? Yeah. Let's get them chasing the javelin. No, there's not enough of them to do that. Let's get them on the young spears. Let's get this rabble over the young spears as well. Let's get these chasing them. Get Aeneas down. No, let's get Aeneas. Oh, he's actually shattered now. So the battle should end up... Well, should end very soon. Let's get these round here. So the rabble do actually perform really well in battle. Much better than what you'd expect from unarmoured. They haven't even got like a disciplined formation. Look, it's just scattered. They are essentially just rabble, but the sheer number and the charge bonus as well is what gives them an advantage against certain units. Let's bring Aeneas round. This probably will go down as like a close battle, maybe a Cadmean victory, but it doesn't really matter too much. Let's speed up Aeneas. The enemy has started to run away on this front. On this front we're not doing too great. For instance, we've only got one unit of rabble now. The Coastal Club fighters aren't very great. And they are running from battle. Both of our swords are back in. But let's give them a rest. They've lost a lot of units. They've done a lot of damage. Okay, let's get the spearmen in attacking. Yeah, more and more of the enemy are starting to run. They're starting to fold. Feel panic as they're getting defeated. They'll run. That's exactly what's happening. And soon they should all shatter from the army loss penalty, which I think still gets. I think the enemy do still get after a certain amount of time. Like a certain amount of losses, sorry, not time. Let's go. Speed it up. The battle's pretty much won now. All that's left is to defeat the ranged troops, really. Oh, that was the army loss penalty, I think. Yeah. Victory is ours. We lost pretty much half. Yeah, that's a Cadmean victory. But we've learned a lot from this battle. We've learned the rabble are quite good. The swords are quite good. We've learned skirmishers can deal a fair amount of damage to enemy heroes. And we now own a province that produces gold. A settlement that produces gold, sorry. Next, we'll head over there to colonize that. Let's get rid of this. They look like they want to fight. They are on march stance. I just don't know what they're doing. Oh, I forgot to do diplomacy. I'll do that next turn. Nope, I'm not giving you a gift of food. Okay. Missions. We should finish this soon. We'll finish that soon, and we'll finish that soon. We're actually going to finish the settlement mission in one turn. Right, we're going to go and colonize, aren't we? We can't make it this turn.
We're coming in.
We can make it next turn. So we're actually getting -4. Let's turn the taxes off for now, because we're not getting much, really. Can we increase our influence? No, not that I can tell. We can reduce our influence, but we don't really want that. What's the gain of our influence? Plus 1.5% per turn. This is a level 2 settlement. Let's increase the stone mine to a quarry. We're still not gaining anywhere near enough food to start a second army yet. We may very well do once we get the high influence bonus. Oh, hello, I do not like you there. No, I don't like you there at all. The raid in my land. Well. What units?
I will do my duty. Prepare to land.
Let's leave that settlement for now. No one's colonized it just yet, so.
As the gods will it.
So it's 2 units of Anatolian slingers. Okay, in that case, let's get rid of these 2 units.
Dardania's lord.
Did I recruit them then? Yes, I did. So yeah, as you can see, they've got poor defense, but 180 range, 41 missile damage. Not very good armor piercing, but that's what we've got the skirmishers for. Next, we'll upgrade this to a ship stands. No, we won't. Can we upgrade this yet? No, we can't. Could get more growth. More influence is always nice. Yeah, the sooner our influence increases. That's not going to take long, actually. But let's increase our influence further. Okay, diplomacy. Hector.
Of course, I will
He
listen.
doesn't
to the
want a
first
defensive
of
alliance.
We
Troy
have
doesn't. Paris doesn't.
What sort?
They don't.
They say your divine
Could
mother
get a
has
non-aggression
plans for
pact
you.
with Troilos.
So let's talk.
And he can't offer me much. Okay, let's see if we can take 1,000 food. No. 500. 600. 600. That seems fine. The Ilion Hair Takaday don't want anything to do with me. Is there anyone? Lycia.
The Lord of Dardania.
Let's see if we can get
is
a barter
welcome
agreement
sight.
with these. They need bronze. So let's see if we can give them, let's say, 90 bronze for 5 turns. In return for 450 food. Yeah, because we do still have the trade deal with... Wait, what? We're losing... Because we're trading with Sarpedon, we're actually... That's not very nice. So now our influence here is only... We're actually losing influence here. Let's get rid of that building then.
Born survivor.
Who are the Manyan Phrygians allied
Born
with?
for war.
Let's check. Nobody. No, they do. They have a military alliance with Mycia. Their strength rank is 69. The Manran Phrygians is 19.
Aeneas of Dardania.
Well, I think we've got no choice but to
I
go
will
to
do my
war
duty.
next turn. Or this turn even.
As the gods will it.
Let's see what they do. No, give me bronze. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna attempt to besiege me. Okay. Interesting. You've made an enemy that you'll regret making. So, their allies are there. For now, let's recruit a hero. The hero to recruit... No, let's not. If we lose this settlement, it's not the end of the world. The Manyan Phrygians, they own a lot of land here. It'll be very good for us. But that war will start in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you didn't like this video, by all means feel free to leave a dislike. However, I ask if you do that, leave some constructive criticism just so that I know how I can provide better quality content for you. Alternatively, if you did like it, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like, comment, subscribed, any combination of those three. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.